Hello, everyone. My name is Danny, and this review is for the movie called Skate Kitchen. Skate Kitchen. Camille, an introverted teenage skateboarder from Long Island, meets and befriends an all girl New York City based skateboarding crew called Skate Kitchen. She falls in with the in crowd, has a falling out with her mother, and falls for a mysterious skateboarder guy. But a relationship with him proves to be trickier to navigate than a kickflip. Skate Kitchen precisely captures the experience of women in male dominated spaces and tells a story of a girl who learns the importance of camaraderie and self discovery. This is a 2018 film. It's rated R, and it runs 105 minutes. It stars Rachel Vinberg, Dee Dee Loveless, Nina Morin, Cabrina Adams, Ajani Russell, Jules Lorenzo, Bren Lorenzo, and Elizabeth Rodriguez, and Jaden Smith. We all know who that is. Skate Kitchen. Well, my major point with this is that I know it was in independent theaters last year. I just never got around to actually getting the movie around me so I could actually give it a chance, to watch it or give it a thought to watch it. So I know some people have seen this, but I hope more people give it a chance because movies like this deserve attention. And when they're in the smaller theaters, other than AMC and any other kind of theater out there, those smaller theaters need business. They need support, and films like this need support. So do check this out. That's my first thing to say. Where to start with a movie like this? First thing on my mind is that movies like this that don't really have a story kind of irk me and are kind of, I hate to say, but boring. They try to make a statement with why they're making the movie, with the women being athletic and being able to be around men that are, trying to dominate a sport like skateboarding. That's fine and all that. It's fine and dandy. But my big thing with a movie like this is that you don't have a storyline, you don't have a point, and you're embracing a time period and just kind of having whatever happens, happens. People are on drugs, and people skateboard, and people talk about boys and talk about girls, and people, hate their parents or they like their parents, and they get injured, and they deal with other problems. So there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of material, but there's no subject matter that actually matters, and there's no point and storyline for us to follow along. It's just kind of witnessing all this stuff that's happening. And so it's not really, what I like to call a movie, because there's no really point and there's nothing to follow along with for the audience. So, you can make your statement and you can have your stuff happen, but you got to have something for people to follow along with. So, for what they had, I'll go there. The people interacting in this movie and the stuff that they had happening and stuff they had to talk about and the reasons why they get angry, it's all kind of shady. But there is stuff going on. So, it's not like totally boring. I really don't like to use that word about this film, because there is a lot going on. And it's nice that this introverted girl kind of goes through a little bit of a transformation for the period of time in her life that we get to witness and be a part of. That she's able to get some friends. She's thinking about a boy, which she never has done. She's starting to learn about her body. She risks skateboarding even though she has a horrific injury at the beginning. there's some cool things like that that happen, but for the most part, that's about all it's offering. And for an independent film like this, so you kind of gotta wow me more than that. And I just don't get much more than that, other than how much it took to really make a movie like this. Had to have people following around, and the security guards at one point, they had to be part of it. I mean, there's some legwork that had to be done to make a film like this, and that's cool and that's interesting. It's appreciated, but anything more than that, I just can't buy in too much. And I can say that I enjoyed it, but where's the level of enjoyment? Like, how much can you really enjoy a movie like this? How much can you really be invested in it? It's not like, I mean, I'm a huge fan of X Games, so I enjoyed the skateboarding the whole time. But that's not why I wanted to enjoy this. I don't know any of the actors or actresses in this movie, so I couldn't connect to them. So where's the level of enjoyment there? And then it covers a period of time. It's not really a storyline, so where's the enjoyment level there? I think it's a C movie. I'm going to give Skate Kitchen a C. Like I said at the beginning of my review, I do suggest people watch it, but it's just one of those films that's just like, okay, cool. I've seen it. I enjoyed it. Some people might want to see it twice or three times. I'm not one of those people. I just think that it was okay, and the skateboarding and stuff is cool. It's just not really a movie per se, what I would call a real movie with a storyline and characters and a point. And, I guess the lesson learned at the end is to appreciate your friends no matter what happens. I don't know. There really was no closure. There really was no, something to set us up for the future, let us know what's going to happen with the characters other than her and the mother, I guess. But it's just kind of making these kind of movies is kind of weird for me, and I really haven't gotten to the point where I can really appreciate it. The prime example last year was Lady Bird. I did not get that movie at all. And so people like movies like this, that's fine, but for me personally, I just can't get into it, and I can't suggest it all that much. So thanks a lot, guys. I see you for Skate Kitchen. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and give some of them a watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. And enjoy movies. Thanks.